I've got an insane investment that can help you make a ton of coins on FIFA 22, but before we jump into that, I need to show you the easiest way for you to get some coins. If you guys are looking for the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market, make sure to head over to utnice.com and use code CHIEF for 6% off at checkout. Now let's go ahead and jump right into this video. All right, boys, so jumping into this investment, what we're going to be looking at is one specific player here, but that's also going to branch off into some other players as well. So the player we're going to be looking at here is Jose Sa. He's got a brand new fantasy foot card, and this investment comes courtesy of Zach_the OG. I'm going to put his links in the description. Make sure to subscribe to him, other trading content, follow him on Twitch, all that good stuff. But this Jose Sa card, if you don't know how these fantasy foot cards work, basically they have their next five domestic games count towards upgrades. If they start a certain amount of games, they get an upgrade. If they win a game, they get an upgrade. If he gets a clean sheet, they get an upgrade. This guy is likely to get all three upgrades, which means he'll go from an 86 to an 89. I'd expect him to at least get two upgrades and go to an 88 rated card. Now, if we take a look at the price of him right now, he's going for around like 23,000 coins. He's up a little bit just because fodder's up right now. I'd expect him to drop a little bit down, especially Thursday. Could be a great time to buy this guy. So the reason why this guy is a great investment is, one, he'll just typically a lot of like usable cards that go out of packs will rise, and this guy is a very, very usable Premier League card, and he's going to get upgraded. So I think he's a great one. He's like, I think the team of your honorable mention, Edouard Mendy, is double his price, and this Jose Sa card is better. So one thing is just he's usable and going out of packs. The main thing we're going to be looking at here is if I jump over to Footbin here, this is Footbin cheapest by rating, showing you the cheapest cards at each rating. So he's currently 22,000 coins, which 23,000 coins. He's basically the price of an 87 rated cards as it stands. He'd be the cheapest 87, but right now he's an 86, so obviously why would we invest in him? The reason for it being is he's likely to go to an 89, at least an 88. And look at the prices of the fodder here. 88s are 30k, 89s are 40k. If this guy gets an upgrade and these 89 rated cards are expensive, this guy could easily go to 40k plus. He could easily hit over 40k with these upgrades. So again, something you have to take into account is this is potentially a longer hold, because this could be over 5 domestic games starting April 1st. So again, this is going to be over a month-long hold, especially if we take a look at their next 5 games. So Wolves, they play Aston Villa, Newcastle, Burnley, Brighton, and then one of either Chelsea or City, depending on when this City game gets placed. But they're probably going to either get a win against Burnley or Brighton. They'll either get a clean sheet against Burnley or Brighton. And even these games against Newcastle and Aston Villa, it's not like they're top 6 sides. I mean, they've got a very good chance of also getting a clean sheet or a win in those games. So they have a very easy schedule. These upgrades are likely to come. So this guy just has no shot of sitting at 21k, 22k. Basically, unless he gets injured, I would say. I don't see a scenario where he stays this cheap at around this price. And again, he was going 21k earlier today, which is ridiculous for a card that's basically guaranteed to go up in price. This is basically the only thing that comes along with this is this could potentially be a long-term hold, because you have to wait until he gets those upgrades. So if you don't have a ton of coins, this won't exactly be the thing for you, unless you're running a Premier League team and you just buy him, put him in your team, and then just use him until he goes up. So that's something to keep in mind. And basically, this is the one guy that I think is like guaranteed. Now you could do this with a lot of these fantasy cards. You can go have a look. Someone like Odriozola here. Now, I don't know how likely he is to get the upgrades, but he would apply the same way in terms of fodder as this Jose Sa does. Or say this core guy. You would have to go look at the upcoming fixtures these guys have, if they're likely to get clean sheets. We just know from what I basically just watched the Premier League, so I know that he's very, very likely to get these upgrades. However, if you know a lot about the Bundesliga, if you know a lot about the Serie A, let me know if these guys are likely to get these upgrades, Odriozola and Core, because they could also be really, really good investments here. I think they could 100% go up. I mean, at least to fodder prices, these guys can rise to. And I think this Sa card is a must buy. If you're sitting on tons of coins, might as well go pick a bunch of them up. Now, you're probably going to buy these, I'd say like Thursday, because since fodder went up, I'm recording this literally right before this comes out. Fodder went up today with the party bag or whatever came out that requires, I think, 2 team of the weeks in an 84 rated squad, maybe just 1. And basically just fodder has gone up in general because a lot of people are doing it. So as an 86, he's risen. I'd say Thursday is going to be a great buy time for this guy. And in terms of sell time, just wait for him to get upgraded, watch him rise, and then sell after that. But guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.